Welcome to Conversations on Nationalist Hub. I'm Suresh Kochatan. Today we have with us a very special guest, Pratheesh Vishwanath, a man who we all remember was at the forefront of the Sabarimala agitation. And Pratheesh, as we all know, is a firebrand, and he's known for that. When the Kerala Files movie started going around, the teaser and the trailer, a lot of people asked this concept called love jihad. What's love jihad? But one of the earliest proponents, or one of the one who coined this term in the early days, some 10-15 years ago, and Pratheesh will correct me about the periodicity of that, was Pratheesh. Today, as this movie got released in the theaters and it is turning out to be a super hit, let's ask Pratheesh a few questions to understand from him what's really happening in Kerala. How did this religious conversion mafia get such a stronghold in Kerala? Pratheesh ji, welcome to the show.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. Pratheesh ji, let me start by asking you, you can just give a brief description about yourself to our viewers, because a lot of them don't know about the Hindu Seva Kendram and other activities that you do in Kerala. Can you just speak a brief about yourself, and then we'll get into the love jihad and other aspects of it.
Actually, I started my full-time activism since 2000. I was with Vishwan Parshat, and almost 10-12 years I was a full-time worker of PHP. And that time only we started the helpline for countering the love jihad activities and radical Islamic activities in Kerala. So then I worked almost 6 years in different parts of the country, especially tribal area, regarding service and education, health sector for tribals and empowerment of tribal youths. Then again I came back and I started working against this fanatic Islamic activities in South India and especially in Kerala. And after 2013 I joined as a lawyer before Kerala High Court. And then also I was continuing my activities and Sabarimala agitation and against the halal issues and again love jihad issues, and so many things are going on till now. The activism is still continuing and it will continue till we liberate Kerala from this ISIS jihadi mindset.
Wonderful. I think people will always remember those haunting images from Sabarimala when the Pinarayi Vijayan government tried to smuggle women into the Sabarimala temple, the Sannidhanam, and you were there at the forefront, staying there day and night, trying to fight the system.
Yes.
Pratheesh, the main thing that we need to understand, because people outside Kerala, after possibly seeing the Kerala story, will understand what this is all about. But you have seen this long ago, how girls from the Hindu community and later from the Christian community also were lured by the Islamists using several sophisticated methods to convert them. Can you take us through those early days when you felt that this was becoming a threat?
Actually, it came to my notice in 2000 itself, when we got information that there was a boy from Malappuram got converted to Islam, and his parents approached us and they said he is missing. Then after so much of investigation, after so much of searching, after 2 months we got back him, and then he said that while in the conversion center, they asked me to lure girls from other faith and you will be rewarded for that. So then I felt something shocking, and there was a big planning is going on. That's what my feeling was. Then I started researching on the same issue. So then I came to know that there is a huge mafia. There is a well-funded, trained people are working for this. And so many girls have been converted. So many girls have been brainwashed from even professional colleges. And that I mean 2000 to 2006 time, almost 4,600 girls from professional colleges lured and converted into Islam and radical Islamic activities. Especially the influence of Zakir Naik and Niche of Truth. There is an organization working in Kerala campuses, Niche of Truth, Mujahid Students Movement, so many organizations working together for luring the girls, including hostels, medical colleges. They are running the professional conferences in the name of Profocon. They are running medical conferences in the name of Medica. All these platforms and occasions they are using only for conversions. Then I came to know that then we started researching, we started creating awareness. Then we started the 24/7 helpline for those who are into this problem. Please contact us. That was my slogan in 2004. And then the people started coming us, and we were getting 40 to 60 cases per day that time. So from there onwards, we started this journey, and today I think it's a global issue. The entire globe is realizing it, and India is realizing it. Even I am proud that I could bring out this mafia and expose in its own way.
That's wonderful, Pratheesh, because you are quoting numbers now. Because this was the dialogue of Pinarayi Vijayan and V.D. Satishan and other leaders, including the Indian Union Muslim League leader Kunjali Kutty and others, as to where did these numbers come from. Okay, Director Sudipto Sen quoted a number of 32,000, but nowhere did he or any of the people in the movie say that they're all from Kerala. In fact, the movie, it is not even there. But you, in the early days, you're talking of something like 4,000 to 6,000 girls getting converted. So it's very easy to extrapolate that figure and arrive at the number which we're talking right now. But the point is very simple. What did we do? I mean, where did these girls disappear? Where did they go? Are they still in Kerala? Or they went somewhere else? Or the other parts of India? Where are these girls today? I mean, where have they disappeared?
Regarding the number, I have two aspects on this. Because I don't know that there was a number we are quoting in the trailer, and also this after recently it's all development came. If the number and the issue, two things are there. Now, everybody was asking earlier whether there is love jihad. Now it is established that it is there. It's a reality. Because they are luring the girls in the name of love, and they are converting them, and they are using them for radical Islamic activity. That is called love jihad. So that is there. Second thing, whether there is ISIS recruitment, it is there. That is also confirmed. Third thing, whether the other religious faith, from other religious faith, Christian or Hindu girls got converted and taken to Syria for joining ISIS, yes, that is also real. All these things are fact. All these things are on the record. All these things are with authorities also. It is confirmed by the two DGPs of Kerala, one Mr. Loknath Behra and TP Sen Kumar. It is confirmed by the two communist chief ministers of Kerala. One was Mr. V.S. Achyutanandan, who told blatantly that there is a plan for making Kerala within 20 years. For that, they are giving money, they are luring girls, they are bringing money from Gulf countries through Hawala. These all things are, when he was a chief minister, he told to the media, to the world. And second is the present chief minister, who is lying right now that there is no such issues. He himself in 2019, his own interview, Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan confirmed that 102 people joined ISIS from Kerala. In that, some people are Christians, some people are Hindus. This is confirmed by Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan. It's not Pratheesh Vishwanath or any RSS BJP leader or anybody from Hindu outfit is saying that. Because the issue is real. That has been confirmed to everybody, black and white. If somebody wants to debate on that again, they are welcome. But their intention is to support indirectly ISIS ideology and mindset. But yep. The second thing is regarding the number. If you ask me, the man who worked the last 20 years continuously against this menace, I can confirm that the conversion is more than 20,000 in Kerala. The people who got converted to radical Islamic influence, but 90% of them brought by social workers like us. Because we ourselves rescued more than 11,000 girls from this issue. and we have rehabilitated them through various methods. We have started counseling centers for them, and in that case, more than 20,000 people, girls and boys, got converted, but 90% has been brought back through various organizations by using the legal methods. If you go to Kerala High Court and check, there is thousands of habeas corpus filed by our team for bringing back the missing girls. Second thing, if attempt to conversion, if you are adding up that, then the number is not 30,000. It is more than 50,000 in last 20 years. I can assure you, I can confirm you, I can establish this fact. It is more than 50,000 in last 20 years. That is what I have to say regarding the number and the issue.
That's what stunning number, 50,000. I mean, there are a lot of politicians in Kerala. There's some of them who were holding protest outside the cinema theatres where this movie was released. And they were asking, where did this number come from? Anyway, that I was actually using the logic in my review on one of the Malayalam YouTube channels that it is not 32,000 or 32 numbers that matter. What matters, even if a single girl goes missing and goes to the ISIS camps in Afghanistan, Syria or Iraq, that is what the most important thing is. But you did talk about this modus operandi of theirs, using various frontal organizations. There are also some religious places which are dedicated to converting people. And we saw one such place being mentioned in the movie itself. But I'm sure that you know where these people are. How do they use this entire strategy of theirs to convert people? And now, under the Special Marriages Act, the Supreme Court says you cannot even put up the photographs outside the registrar's office. So that is also ruled out now. They can secretly get married. But do you think this entire mafia will function without any support from the local establishment, including political parties in Kerala? I think there must be a lot of support for them.
What is modus operandi? Second thing is the political reactions. That's the two things you mentioned. The modus operandi is highly professional. There is a doctrine for that, and that doctrine is saying last 800 years we tried to Islamize India, which never happened because of various reasons, and the major reason is because of the family system. Unless you crack the system, this family system, it will not be easy to conquer India. It is the doctrine published or propagated or circulated by Lashkar-e-Toiba. So, and they said this is a jihad without sword and blood. That is love jihad. And for that, they are giving a 5-step program. The first thing is to contact through social media, contact directly, contact through occasions, in various methods, by using various methods, contact. Second thing is impress them by paying their fees, giving them gift, whatever way you can do, you impress them. Third thing is entertain them, taking them for movie, giving them new clothes, and you have to be like their savior, you pretend to be like their savior, and that in that way you just entertain them. Fourth one is the emotional approach. Once the girl comes to the confidence, then go for a physical relation and you start blackmailing if it is necessary. And the fifth one is the conversion. If it is not happening in 6 months' time, you can go and search for the another victim, another girl. This is a 5-step program designed by them and trained by them. This is one thing. Second thing, after they converted to Islam, radical Islamic influence, what will happen? See, now we are seeing some people are going to ISIS. That is the one part of it. There is two, three stages there. Some is going to convert, and then they are taking them as the second, third, or fourth wife of somebody. And some girls they are sending them to Mumbai, Bangladesh, or any other places or the brothel houses for any other such illegal and immoral activities. And some they are sending for the terrorist activities. Because I have to mention 2-3 things here. It is not a new thing that recently ISIS recruiting Hindu or Christian girls for terrorist activity. If you are remembering, there was a bomb blast in Chinnaswamy Stadium, Bangalore. Correct. The Tadindula Nasir Lashkar-e-Toiba South Indian commander he used the SIM cards in the name of Shahina. Shahina is from Pantalam. Her name was Deepa Cherian, converted to Islam through this same elements, used her for the Chinnaswamy Stadium blast. Same way, 2013, there was a bomb blast in Patna, targeting Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. In that bomb blast, there was a link to Mangalore. It was Aisha. Aisha's bank account used, she was not Aisha, she was Asha, converted to Islam. If you see the Easter bombing in Sri Lanka, they used Pulastini Rajendran, a Hindu girl, for coordinating the entire bomb blast. So this is not a new thing. Even you see the Pranesh Kumar, who converted us and become Javed, and he went to Gujarat for killing Narendra Modi ji. All such things, if you see, it is a terror modus operandi, very clear-cut terror modus operandi. So this is the one aspect, how they are doing it, what they are doing it after converting them. This is one aspect of that. And the second aspect is the political reaction. Political reactions, if you see, when Nimisha was converted, Nimisha has been taken to ISIS, her mother was screaming, her mother was pleading to everybody, to all political parties, to all the political system in this country, especially in Kerala. There was a complete, absolute political silence on this issue. When even Marin Sebastian, they have taken her to ISIS. Even Sonia, they have taken her to ISIS. Weston and Bexon has been taken to ISIS. And when families has been shattered, family has been destroyed by converting them and by taking them to ISIS. And that time, nobody, not a single political leader who is screaming today against Kerala Story movie came out and condemned this terror act. There was a complete political silence. So I want to call it a selective freedom of expression mania. Selective freedom of expression mania in India, especially in Vadra Congress, especially left liberals and jihadi ecosystem. And you ask me that whether there is a political support for this. There is a political support from political Islamic ecosystem, number one. There is a political support from left liberal ecosystem, number two. There is a political support from pseudo-secularist ecosystem because of the vote bank. All these people are making this issue very, very critical, because this is not a small thing. This is a war against even God, unfortunately, in the name of God. So we can't tolerate this. We can't leave Kerala to become Syria. We can't leave Kerala to become Kashmir. So we need to realize this issue. We need to educate people regarding this issue. So I feel the movie Kerala Story has been done in such a way that it will really opening the eyes of the pseudo-secularist soon.
Pratheesh, that I think you detail, I think nobody can describe it in more detail than you. You've been there, seen there, done that. You have seen everything happening, how this entire conversion mafia works. My point is simple. You made a very interesting point in that. You said, without breaking the family, you cannot break Hinduism in this country. And even in this movie, it is shown, how the Hindus, this present generation of kids, are not exposed to various facets of Hinduism. Do you think it's a fault within our Hindu society that we are not able to teach our children? Because the Christians will go to the church on Sunday. The Muslims, come what may, will do namaz 5 times a day, or even on Friday they will go to the mosque. But for a Hindu child to understand who Lord Hanuman is, or what is Lord Ram in terms of being a normal person and also in terms of understanding what Lord Ganesh is, these are the questions that even was raised in the movie. But as a Hindu girl, young girl who is kind of alienated from the family that way, she cannot answer this question. Do you think we need to have some kind of system like you have the Arsha Vidya Kendram in Vidya Samajam? They do a lot of these things. I mean, they teach the Hindu girls as to what Sanatana Dharma is all about. Do you think there was a fault even within the Hindu society?
It's actually, it's not only society's fault. It was a vision, and which the ideology itself says that you can worship the God in any form. There is no compulsion on that. But some the people who influenced by closed ideology, the people who influenced by structured religious practices. So they are believing that if you are not going this way, you will go to hell. If you are not going this way, if you are not coming to my way, you have no right to live. So such practices are there. It's a closed ideology and intolerant ideologies. They have taken it as a weakness of the Hindu society. These diversities are not the weakness, it's our strength actually. But they have taken it as a weakness. They started misinterpreting the things. They started using the technology for disturbing and destroying the Hindu society. So it is our dharma that we need to give the correct message. We need to give the right awareness regarding this type of practices. Not that Hindu society need to teach each and every children regarding all the practices of Hinduism.
True.
Hindu society needs to teach about this type of the closed, intolerant ideology that practices. Then our girls or our children will be able to realize which is right and which is wrong, because we are not doing anything wrong. Till today, Hindus, they believe in one family and the whole world is one family. Then so we have no such thing. The people who are trying to disturb this, we need to create awareness regarding them. I can give you an example. If some terrorist attack happened somewhere, even Mumbai or anywhere, then in a Hindu society or Hindu family, if children ask what is there, then the parents will say, no, you don't have to discuss all those things. It's all big things. Don't even see that things. That's what our regular practices and reaction. But even some radical Islamic family, if they are seeing that there is a demolition of Babri Masjid or any other things happening, then they will start discussing themselves why it is happening, who is doing this. So many misinformation they are giving to the children. So we need to teach our children regarding what is right and what is wrong.
Correct, Prateesh. I think you got it right, Prateesh. We need to teach our children, and this is a message that goes out for every Bharatiya parent, that their children need to be taught the basics of our Hinduism, a very proud culture that we have. Prateesh, another aspect of this, I mean, it has nothing to do with the present movie or the Kerala story, the fact that one of the main supporting pillars for us was our temple system. Okay, slowly but surely, not just in Kerala, everywhere across the country, the Devasthanams or the endowments department are taking over temple. A lot of our temples have lost lands. For example, there's a huge temple near my house, which you know, the Kodal Manikyam Kshetram. It had a huge amount of land assets at one time. But today, there's hardly about 100 acres or 200 acres left for the temple. That is the state which all our temples. You are fighting a good battle along with fellow lawyers also to bring back this land which is usurped by the state and by other people to back to the temple and even make temples more independent. Can you just briefly speak on that, please?
Yeah. It's a very big issue because a lot of temple lands has been encroached, and some of has been encroached by the other religious people also, like Panchali made an issue. So we have taken this issue last 5 years back, and we started fighting legally only. We started filing cases for the temple lands which has been encroached by others. Because if you see, there was a Supreme Court direction in 2018. It says that temple is a property for the minor, because Lord is a minor. So nobody has the right to encroach, nobody has the right to give the lease, nobody has the right to prepare a sale deed, nobody has the right except Bhagwan. So with the help of that direction, and Supreme Court has been directed to all the district judges to look into this matter very seriously. So we have taken it up, and we have filed more than 300 cases in Kerala regarding this issue. And so I think some 14 cases we already won, and we got back the land also. And still we are filing more cases. There is a huge encroachment that has been happened. in temple issue, till Hindus are not much aware about the temple land encroachment, and the temple administration is being handled by the government. That needs a massive awareness and massive mobilization and a perfect legal battle to solve it.
Wonderful. I think one of the questions that I wanted to bring up earlier, but of course I didn't do it, is the fact that when this movie came up, this numbers started coming out. There were many Muslim organizations which came up and said, okay, we will offer you a reward of 1 crore if you give us the names of people who had gone. And I think interestingly, you came forward and made a counter offer to prove that nobody has gone to ISIS from Kerala. After that, we didn't hear from this so-called secularist what happened to the 1 crore offer. But I think, can you just throw some more light on that, Mr. Pratheesh?
Because see, this is the ecosystem which is working to camouflaging the society from the truth. They are just hiding the fact. They are hiding the fact that Muslim League leader P.K. Firoz has been announced 1 crore rupees, and he is not bothered about the families who has been destroyed by radical Islam. He is not bothered about the girls who trapped into love jihad. He is not bothered about them because they themselves portrayed, they said that in only name we are Muslim League, but in action we are secular. But when the entire world is going to know about the ISIS mindset and ISIS activities happening in Kerala through a movie, then the cover exploded. Then the political Islam came for as a savior of the ISIS recruiters. That's what happened. So they came up with a reward, and they announced that whether if you can give some names, we will definitely reward 1 crore rupees and all. Then I published the official data, which has been with NIA, official data of the people who have joined ISIS from Kerala. Then I announced, if you prove anything in this, if you can prove nobody has gone to ISIS from Kerala, if you can prove nobody has got converted and joining ISIS, all these things, if you can prove anything, then we will give you 10 crore rupees. So after that, nobody came.
I think
so this is the way these people are misguiding the society. All these days, they were misguiding this society. So now the things are slowly coming to the track. So now I think with the help of the entire India, then Kerala will slowly come back.
That's great. Pratheesh, I think that we owe a lot to you and other fellow advocates of fighting the cause for the temples and also for the cause of Hinduism. I think there is only so much that we can do for you, but I think we owe a big round of and namaste to all of you, dhanyavad to you. But importantly, we are the Hindu Seva Kendram, which you are a part of, which you kind of take care of in Kerala, does wonderful work. I keep speaking about HSK in various forums in wherever I go across the country, saying if there is a model to be emulated in stopping the Islamic terrorism from coming to Kerala or from other parts of the country, the Hindu Seva Kendram model is the most apt one. You provide medicines, you provide legal help, you provide a lot of other things. Can you just speak a bit about that also?
After when we started the call center for rescuing and rehabilitating love jihad victims, that time we were focusing only on love jihad issues. But people started calling to the call center and asking about food, asking about medicine. Then they started speaking about conversion. They said somebody came to our home and they offered medicine, but they are asking to convert to Christianity, such things. Then I came to know that not only love jihad, there is so many other things are there which nobody has been addressed, because normally we thought that the political parties or the organizations, they take care of these things. But unfortunately, nobody cares, because so many people are suffering from this, and some other conversion mafia is exploiting the situation also. It's a human rights violation. If my opinion, if you convert anybody, whether it is through love jihad or through giving by medicine or rice, whatever the way, it's a human rights violation, because you don't have the right to do that. Correct. So thought and we researched what can be done. So I came up with a project called Hindu Seva Kendra. It will be a Seva Kendra established in each and every panchayat as a semi-institutional thing. And we will be focusing on 4 things. One is providing food to any needy Hindu. Second is the people who are taking medicines, lifelong medicine, we will be providing them freely if they are not able to afford that. And third thing is the legal assistance for personal things who is not able to appoint a lawyer. And any Hindu cause, any temple cause, any love jihad issue, any conversion issue, any land encroachment, anything, we will provide the legal assistance. And fourth one is that we will help them to get the government welfare schemes and family counseling centers. We are training family counselors for that. And the last one is, if it is required, we will start martial arts centers legally also for, especially for girls, for countering this type of radical Islamic and other social crimes. So that is the concept of Hindu Seva Kendra. It's an excellent project. We have experimented 1 year and now we are expanding it. And today we are in a position to give food or medicine to anything anywhere in Kerala within 1 or 2 hours of time, because our call center is working 24/7. So whoever calls, average 300 to 400 calls we get in every day. That means that much issues. Almost 99% issues we are addressing, and 90% we are solving it also. And I think this is the way to help fellow Hindu man without compromising our ideology, without compromising anything else. So we are trying to provide a platform to help and protect each other.
That's an amazing work. The hindusevakendram.org is a website, and as Pratheesh was referring to, there is a call center in that. So if any Hindu needs help, of course in Kerala, but I'm sure that people in other parts of the country, including Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, the Telugu speaking states, should replicate this model. Have a call center 24/7, that is manned 24/7, which can take calls from people who need help. Imagine a girl doesn't turn back home at evening from college. The parents don't know what to do, but all they do in Kerala is call up the Hindu Seva Kendram, and the helpline immediately activates the entire system of legal, police and other help. And this, I think, is a great way forward. Pratheesh, as we close this conversation, I mean, there is so much that you do individually and so much you do with other organizations. Do you think this movie, the Kerala story, has opened, of course, in Kerala, everybody knows about it, what's happening there. But beyond Kerala, do you think this movie, and I've been watching the reviews and spot interviews and audience reaction and various YouTube channels all through the day today, do you think this movie has opened the eyes of the people about the dangers of what is happening in Kerala?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I just want to put some other aspect also regarding this. Because not only in Kerala, why Kerala is so important? That is the issue. Why Kerala is so important? Because Kerala is having a 600-kilometer coastal line. 600-kilometer coastal is there. And Kerala is one of the major part of the country which is having the 600-kilometer of coast. So if Kerala is becoming like Kashmir, what will happen? We can think, we can imagine. There will be so much of terrorist activities. We may not be able to control, because the enemy can access to Kerala through the sea very easily. If it is going in the hand of radical terrorist Islamists, then it will be a tool of the ISI and ISIS to disturb and destabilize India. So, saving Kerala is for the national interest. Saving Kerala is not only for the Keralites, it is for the nationalistic society and for the national interest. It is very, very much needed now. The situation in Kerala is not in a good position. Demography is changing so fast, and the birth rate is, if you see the birth rate, 44% is Muslim, 40% is Hindu. If you see the death rate, 60% Hindu and 20% Muslim. If you see that itself, that is the condition. If you go and see the land ownership, only 23% is owned by Hindus.
That is shocking. The facts,
And
figures.
if you see the establishment like even economic share or bank deposits, that is also nearly 14-50%. So the nationalistic society is losing the grip. There is no time also. The time is because Kerala is facing the acute time deficiency. So there is no time. So the Kerala story movie is an eye opener for entire India, and everybody has to come together. And definitely, as a Keralite, as an activist who is working against this radical Islam and other anti-national ecosystem, I can assure you this is a very good beginning. Our entire efforts will not go vain. We will definitely get back Kerala within next 5 years. That I can assure.
Wonderful, wonderful, Pratheesh Vishwanathan. That reassurance from you is a big kind of relief for all of us, even the Keralites like me who are outside Kerala, looking inward, because we are very worried about what's happening in our own state. At the same time, the people of this country, people of Bharat, are also worried about what's happening in Kerala. And I think this movie has served as a catalyst to bring all the forces together to fight these kind of traitors and these kind of seditionists who are part of this entire ecosystem, creating havoc in a small state like Kerala. Pratheesh Vishwanathan, thank you for joining us this evening on Nationalist Hub. And I know that you are a very busy person, but you spared the time for us, and I think I should thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much.
I am also thanking you, Suresh ji, for taking this awareness to the national level and all the work you are doing. Thanks again, once again, thank you.
Namaste.
Please subscribe to Nationalist Hub English channel for more interesting videos, and don't forget to like and share this video. Nationalist Hub, it's a news revolution.